Vinícius is in Brazil, and he has a background with the National Homeschooling Association there, and he also has a lot of experience in government. So go ahead, Vinícius, tell us about your background, tell us about your experience, and tell us about your advocacy in Brazil.
Hey everybody, thank you. Thank you too much for being here with you. And our experience here in Brazil have been full of all of kind of experience and of course and challenge. But me and my wife are so deeply grateful to God for the call to homeschool our children. It's something that was generated by Him in our hearts over the years. Then we know, and we were getting informed more about the subject. I was still single when I first heard about homeschooling in 2002, because I became so impressed with families that was taking care of their children in that period. But since that time, in the beginning, homeschooling was not openly discussed here in Brazil. Even in the Congress, even on seminars, we didn't have any kind of association in the beginning of the century. But after that, when I got married in 2006, me and my wife started to listen more and to solve the development about the homeschooling in Brazil. And we watched the National Association of Homeschooling be created, ANED, and when the actual bill was presented in the Congress. It was too important because that time was raising some judicial process against homeschooling families. But a big mistake was committed for a lot of people in Brazil in that time, because they started to discuss about homeschooling not based on research facts, but was discussing about the common sense, what the common sense says about homeschooling. Oh, I agree, I don't agree, but see, it was not good in the beginning. And it brought a lot of challenge, increased the challenge for to convince and to get improvement over homeschooling. But after that, for me, for my wife, and for all the guys that was involved in homeschooling, we started to take more, how can I say, more a professional environment and based and fundamental facts to discuss about homeschooling. And this was too important for us, including for us to decide to homeschool our children, because our kids was born. And I had I have three guys, and two of them had gone to school in the beginning, but then we took out, and the third one never gone to school, to was homeschooling until now. And it was too important for us because we increased and take more information, and we received a lot of support, different kinds of support from HLSDA, with personally with Mike Donnan here, for whom we are so grateful and thankful. And it was important because we started to take more approach with the public, the different kind of audience. Can be congressmen, can be press, the media, can be academics, can be different kind of audience. And what was too important for us on that time and until now, to start this institutional approach and institutional relationship, first is to know and how deep or not our audience understand about homeschooling or are interested in homeschooling. Don't try to start talking without listen. For example, first listen is my first tip that I can give here. And second, to present facts, data, research, objective information, and show families for the audience. show families, bring the families for the discussion, bring the families for the environment, take the families from the, to not be scared, to not be afraid. Is more, I can say there is more dangers for those one who try to keep in secret than those one who show their face. Okay, and bring the families, bring the students, bring the results from the homeschoolers and the result for those one who were homeschooled. Demonstrate that you and others homeschooling and families are normal, that we exist, then we are not aliens. Sorry for this this word, but they think what they think about us. We are normals, okay? We are here. We are father and moms that we are concerned about our kids. And third, after that, try to identify those one congressmen or policymakers that were convinced that want to defend you. It's better to have 2, 3 specific guys that are too strong to defend and to promote homeschooling than have 100 that are just medium, just convinced, nah, that is okay, but they are not really involved in the cause. And it was too important for us in Brazil, for example, in the election in 2018 for Congress and for the governor, we decided to take a kind of research with the candidates and try to talk to them and try to understand if they were compromised to defend homeschooling in our country and to defend the legal recognition. And that step was too important because we got more closer. And for those one who were elected, we took this list and started to have conversation since they started their mandate. And I show it to them. Do you remember you signed it to defend homeschool? So now we want to support you. We want to offer to you facts. We want to support you research, seminars, webinars, and they came like a soldiers, different kind of soldiers. They were not involved. They didn't know homeschooling before, but during this period, they started to get too involved and to multiply this to others congressmen that then we didn't know then more than we could imagine in the beginning. So these 3 steps I think too important. Listen first, present families, present facts, and try to identify those one who will really fight for you. Could be in the Congress, could be in the media, could be in the academic sectors.